Hey everybody, welcome to my Facebook Live. Tonight we're going to talk about knowledge. This is Gunny J, and I'm still going through the 14 leadership traits that the United States Marine Corps uses. We're on trait number 12, which is knowledge. So let me get the slide up and we will begin here. So anyway, knowledge. Man, knowledge is so important. I almost can't even explain it, but I'm going to. I'm going to use this online marketing right now as an example. I see people with IG pages that are just basically ads. I see people with Facebook pages and all they're doing is they're just putting out ads. There's nothing wrong with putting out an ad. It's just, I don't think they understand the difference between advertising and promoting and marketing. And so, and they don't understand the necessity for marketing. So I had to be taught that, right? So I went to an online marketing system. So yeah, there's my shameful plug. But I go to an online marketing system to really understand the difference between advertising and promoting and marketing. And then I needed to see which one was important and when to do which one. You know, there's a great book by Gary Vee called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And I see people throwing right hooks, but I don't see any jabs. I don't see any promoting. I don't see any marketing going on. Or you friend them and they don't introduce themselves. They just immediately send their link to their product. And that's just like walking up to somebody in the mall and say, hey, you want to buy, you know, some of this miracle hand lotion or whatever. I'm not negating. I think I love network marketing companies. I think majority of the mainstream ones are awesome. I think there's a lot of money to be made in them. Same thing with direct sales or affiliate marketing, like I'm an affiliate marketer. But I don't walk up to people in malls and say, hey, how would you like to learn online marketing? And go to the next person, hey, how would you like to learn online marketing? People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And you have to build that up. That's your jab, jab, jab before your right hook. And a lot of that's done through videos like I'm doing right now. It's done through posts. You track your team. That's why influencers, even major corporations, pay influencers on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Facebook to market their products because they've already built an audience, right? Build, engage, sell. Well, all that is knowledge that I have gained from my own self-study of taking courses within MLSP and watching the courses, networking with people, having a couple mentors, mentoring people at this point right now. Knowledge is what's going to propel you. And if you're going to lead, you're going to have a broad knowledge of the subject you're in. It's so important. I'm going to show you a quote, and that slide's going to say review, and I'm sorry for that. Oh, let me do the review. I guess the quote's after this. So we're doing, the acronym for this is JJ did tie buckle, right? So JJ, justice, judgment, did, dependability, initiative, decisiveness, tie, tact, integrity, enthusiasm, did tie buckle, B, bearing, U, unselfishness, C, courage, K is where we're at, knowledge. Now I'm going to show you this quote. This quote was written in 1817 by Thomas Jefferson. And I left the original spelling, so don't hit me on spelling. Any of you guys that can spell infinitely better than me, which is about 99% of the population. I think my spell check probably needs to go through therapy. But this is the original spelling of a letter that Thomas Jefferson wrote regarding a university. And he's talking about the legislature, and he's worried about the legislature. And he says, adopted at all by our legislature, who meet within a week from this time. My hopes, however, are kept in check by the ordinary character of our state legislatures, the members of which do not generally possess information enough to perceive the important truths. And that is, knowledge is power. So he was the originator of that quote. That knowledge is safety, and that knowledge is happiness. Knowledge is power, knowledge is safety, knowledge is happiness. So how many times, if you lead people right now, how many times would you have liked to had power, or you would like to had safety in your decision making, or you would have liked to at least been happy, blessed by the decision that you made based on the knowledge that you had? I think all of us would. I know in my leadership times, man, knowledge is power is everything, especially when you can quote from manuals, or not quote, at least know which manual to look up, certain orders or company policies or anything else that appears. So let's take a look at knowledge. Definition. Knowledge is the understanding of a science or art. Knowledge means that you have acquired information and that you understand people. So even knowledge, not only in your self-development, but relating to people. Your knowledge should be broad, and in addition to knowing your job, you should know your company's policies and keep up with current events, right? All your weekly call-ins or anything else that your company does. Our company has The Wire that I belong to, that I work at night. It has called The Wire, and The Wire has information on it, so you know what's going on inside the company. I'll give you a great example. We just had this cyclone bomb of a blizzard roll through the city that I live in, and it was bad. And the company policy was that if you call off during one of these where the governor has declared state of emergency, which he did, you can't be charged with an absence. Well, they charged me, and so I didn't go to work, so there's no way I was going to be on the road. So they charged me with an absence, and I was able to get it repealed. Why? Because knowledge is power, and it made me happy, right? What Thomas Jefferson said. So keep up with those. And that may not only be to defend yourself, but only so that you can get better. So if you're in a traditional business, or you're in an online business or home-based business, make sure that you're familiar, or at least know where to go look up your company's policies and everything that surrounds that, so you don't make a mistake and all of a sudden lose your business. Or maybe there's something where you can actually multiply your income or multiply your money from. So the ways to improve it. Before I get too deep on, I know I just brought up the ways to improve it. Let me read that, and then I'll go into my little spiel here. It says, increase your knowledge by remaining alert, listen, observe, and find out about things you don't understand. Just ask questions. Get good at asking questions. Study manuals, get some coaching, go to seminars, read other literature. I look at all, I do a broad-based literature. I don't care if it's John Maxwell stuff or Henry Cloud stuff, or it doesn't matter whose literature I read, but I like to read because I don't care if I read a whole book and I only get, just a bit of information from that book. I'll read the book, because if I only get 2 lines out of that book, it's important to me, right? Get a mentor. Get somebody who's willing to mentor you. And know that there's times, I know even at MLSP, we have a lot of coaching, we have a lot of mentorship going on. The network marketing, or affiliate marketing group that I belong to, the online marketing. But I guarantee you pay for their time. and you can't be afraid to do that. You know, it's cheaper paying for somebody's time than it is. It's more expensive being stupid. You know, so pay for people's time. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you're going to get something, as long as you get value out of it. Just don't chase after any, you know, Joe Smicatelli that's out there. Get some knowledge, get some experience out of it. And when I say knowledge, I'm talking about applied knowledge. So it doesn't matter if you're just if you read the book. Can you apply it in your life? That's where you start winning, right? Applied knowledge becomes wisdom. And people pay a lot of money for wisdom. And wisdom can make you a lot of money. So that is my 12th leadership trait, is knowledge. I got 2 more, and then I'll get into the principles. I'll have I'll have a link, obviously, to my affiliate marketing site. I'll also have a link to my YouTube video on daily method of operation. And it's really geared towards those home-based business people, network marketers, direct sales people. And you'll see that you need to make time for self-development and for gaining knowledge in your day. If you're just crushing it and all you're doing is doing activities that you hope will bring in sales, then you don't get it. You just don't get it. You got to work on yourself and improve your leadership capabilities and improve your management capabilities and gain knowledge in your product market, you know. And then don't be afraid to let that knowledge out. Teach it, you know, gain and then consume it, understand it, and then teach it. That'll really cement you and make you an authority on the subject, and then you'll start driving your tribe towards you. So that's what I got for today. Thanks for listening. Gunny J is out.